Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost done with the modeling of this particular exhibition stall over here. So few of the things are left with the modeling part. So let's just complete that. Then we'll start with the texturing part. So very first of all, what I'll be doing over here is like I need to put some ceiling lights over here. So for that I'll take a cylinder, I'll activate the auto grid option over here, and I'll slightly shuffle this up over here. I'll go into this, I'll reduce its height over here, and I'll reduce its height segments, and let's just drag it over here. So I'll slightly rotate it. I'll duplicate it. So I'm going to duplicate it accordingly the way I want. So I'll be at a larger distance. Okay. So once you're done, now again I'll make one more duplicate of it. I'll slightly shuffle this up over here, and I'll just mirror it the same way. I'll select this lights, and again I'll duplicate it on the other side. Okay, after that I'll go over here and I'll create a door over here. So let's go into this modeling over here. So texturing is very simple over here. So let's take a swift loop over here. Let's just assign one swift loop over here, one over here, and one over here. Let's go into the polygon over here, and I'll slightly give a bit of inset over here, and I'll give a bit of a loop over here. Select the edges and slightly I'll push it inside. That's it. So if I go over here, I'll select the vertices. I'll go to the top view over here. Slightly. So I can subtract this. Slightly push it. Okay, anyways. Or else you can just select this and slightly shuffle it further. So just select this, press shift and drag, duplicate it. Let's go over here, slightly I'll rotate it, and duplicate it, slightly scale that over here. So press shift and again make two more copies over here on the other side. So save your file over here. So we have done over here. I'll go into this text over here and I'll just write a text, that's KO Tutorials. So I'll select this whole thing. I can just align it to center, and let's give a extrude modifier over here. So I'll just assign a extrude modifier. Let's go into the text over here, and we have a leading option. I can just reduce this leading over here. I'll slightly scale this and I'll put it over here. And if you want to increase its extrusion, I can slightly increase the extrusion over here. Again, go into the text over here. And let's give a color over here. That's it. Alright. So now let's start up with the texturing part over here. So how we can start up over here is like, so let's go into rendering, render setup, and let's activate this V-Ray over here. So very first I'll just select this for the ground. I'll assign a material, so press M on your keyboard. After that, let's take a V-Ray material. Let's take a V-Ray material. We'll rename it as floor. Let's go into diffuse, bitmap. Let's go over here, stall. I have assigned, taken some textures over here for this wooden flooring, and slightly will assign a bit of reflection to it. So if you want the tiling to be increased, I can go over here and I can work with the tiling over here more. After that, let's select this, let's go into the material again. So the texturing part is simple over here. So let's take a V-Ray material. If you want to assign a color, we'll definitely assign a color. That would be much better over here. So let's just take a white color over here and assign it. Select this, the top part. Again, let's take a V-Ray material and I'll go into this. I'll just pick a color and assign that color over here. So if you want to make it a bit of a noisy over here, I can go over here and I can add a bit of roughness over here. So I can add a noise over here. So let's connect this noise with the bump map over here. So select the noise over here. Let's make it as fractal and make it to 1 over here. So select this. So when you will render it, you will see that particular stuff over here accordingly. After that, once you're done over here, now we'll be selecting this over here. If you want to assign some textures, so I'll take a box over here. I'll just take a go over here. I'll take a box over here. Although it's a bit tilted over here, I'll slightly push it over here. So let's go into material and let's take again a V-Ray material. See, you can also use multi-sub object also over here. We can use V-Ray multi-sub object. So multi-sub object, you can set the IDs and also you can give the material the same way. That can also be done. I'll show you a small example of it. So there are many ways to assign a multi-sub object. So for example, I'll convert this to editable poly. I'll assign this ID as 2. Control I, inverse selection, and I'll set the ID as 3 over here. So now if I go over here and I can add multi-sub object over here, that is possible. So I'll go into this, and if I add a multi-sub object over here, I'll go into 2 and I'll add a V-Ray material, and let's add, I'll go into the downloads folder, I'll just open this folder over here. Okay, I'll go back. Alright, example, I'll just take a screenshot of that. So let's take a screenshot and let's just assign that. Okay, we are assigning on, we have to assign that on 2, right? So very first of all, I'll just delete it again over here. So we have assigned this as a ID over here, that's your 2 ID, and over here I have assigned this as a 3 ID. I'll go back again over here. I'll again go take a multi-sub object. I'll go into the 2 ID V-Ray material. So I'll call a texture again over here. So I can go into this pictures. I'll just call a texture. Alright, so as you can see over here, we have called a texture over here. Again I can go back on this, and the third one, again a V-Ray material, but I just want to give color to it. So let's give a grayish color. Okay. So you have to make sure you are assigning on the right area over here. Okay, much better. Say this. So now if you look at it closely over here, so multi-sub object can be utilized like if you want using the IDs. So I can set the IDs for particular objects and I can easily assign those materials. So that is definitely possible over here. So you can just assign the material numbers, or you can say material IDs. So you can set up a multi-sub object, you can go into this, and on one set you can assign up to 999 materials. So that's a good thing about it. That's how we have assigned this over here. After that, let's select this and let's assign the same color on it. save your file over here. After that, few of the things will have a same texture like this. This one will also have the same color. So let's just select that and assign the same texture. So select this and this. Let's go into material, and I'll add a very light material for a self illumination. We call it as a self illumination, usually which the object illuminates. So we can use this self illumination over here is defined as very light material. So we can just rename that over here. So as you can see, it's glowing over here definitely. So select this area and we'll be assigning the same shader over here in the same way. After that, we'll go over here and let's assign a glass material. So let's take a V-Ray material and let's just rename it as glass. I'm going to make a thicker glass. So let's just assign this color. Go into refract. I'll increase its IOR to 2.55 to make it more thicker. So let's go into rendering, render setup, or let's just go into material. I'll go into the compact. I'll take a HDRI, go into this get material, and let's take a V-Ray HDRI over here. So let's take a V-Ray HDRI. Let's call a HDRI map over here and let's set it as spherical. So go into rendering, go into environment, and let's just drag this map, make it as a copy over here, and let's render and see how it looks like. Few things. So go into rendering, render setup. Not done any kind of settings over here for now. I'll just render and see. We have not used any kind of lights also yet. So let's just render and see how it looks like. Okay. Much better. So definitely a lot of textures are left to be assigned over here. We'll be definitely assigning that. So I want to see the glass stuff over here. That's the reason I'll just render this and see how it looks like. So we can select this part and let's give a metallic. So again I'll switch back to slate material editor. I'll take a V-Ray material over here and metal, make it a bit whiter, reflectivity, and I'll reduce this Fresnel reflections. So I've explained you the edge glossiness and arc glossiness in our previous tutorial. So as you can see, we have assigned that. Okay. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, that's Keo Tutorials. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.